Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG. Held it a little longer than what you thought. King of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sportsman. We're back with another episode of MLB The Show. Now, what I was going to do, I wasn't going to do the show, but I was like, hey, I feel like streaming, so hey, might as well come with it. And we spanked the Marlins earlier. We spanked them earlier, 12-4, I'm sorry. And we came out there and gave them the business. They thought we was playing. 12-5, I'm sorry. They came out there, we came out there, gave them the business. They thought we were playing. Now, I told you, man, this game is for the big boys. You know what I'm saying? They need to step back and watch how we gonna do this. Now, after they run the games down or whatever, I'm gonna get into the rundown of how everything's gonna go for the remainder of the season, the remainder of the stream, and all the games. So here we are, Los Angeles Dodgers, the Philadelphia Phillies, tonight, MLB Network, Dirty Creek Sports. Let's go, y'all.
Welcome to this Labor Day edition of Inside the Show. Let's take a look back at Sunday's news and results. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers launched 7 home runs in this one as they took down the Fish in Miami 12-5. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Rockies held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-0. In the standings, the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-0. As of right now, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins are atop the AL Central. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The San Francisco Giants smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-0. As of today, the Mets are atop the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-2. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, 16 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. As of right now, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 6.5 games back. And the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pittsburgh Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-8. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion, while the Pirates are 3rd in the division. They're 13.5 out of 1st place. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 13-4. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first, while the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-6. As of right now, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard, while the Angels are in third place in the AL West, 14.5 out of first. The Rays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are in third place in the AL East, 12.5 games back. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-3. Garrett Cole came away with a loss on the mound despite striking out 13 batters in the game. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. In the standings, the Royals sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees sit in first place in the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Geraldo Murillo drove home 3 runs as Texas got the victory over Oakland 11-3. He is in the top 5 in the American League in stolen bases. As of today, the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Athletics are second in the division, 9.5 games behind first. Josh Rader earned win number 7 this season, leading the Astros to a win over the Red Sox 4-3. As of right now, the Astros are atop the American League West. They hold a dominant 9.5 game advantage, while the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, 11.5 games out of first. And that's what's going on around Major League Baseball heading into this Labor Day holiday. Check in again tomorrow for all the latest.
All right, my bad. I was finished watching my boy B stream, but like I said, I'm about to run this down to you so you can know what's coming. So tonight is the Phillies game, and you already know I already did my Monday night game for the 9th, so Cincinnati. So that game is already done. So because this is how it's going to be ran down. This is week 0 college football. That was when Weber State played. That was week 1 right here, the 31st. This is week 2. This is week 3 right here. So we're going into the week 3. So you won't see college football in NFL until next week. So, but this is what's going to happen. You're going to see baseball. So tomorrow you'll get tennis. You'll get tennis and not college football and NFL Sunday, but you'll get college football and NFL next Saturday and Sunday. So it's a game next Friday, it's a game next Saturday, NFL next Sunday, but it's also boxing next weekend too, next Saturday night. So I'm gonna do that next Saturday night, boxing. So, but we about to get into this game right here. Shohei Ohtani. Oh shit, what's going on? We just called up Max Muncy. For real? Jonathan Scoop. Oh, we can expand our roster. Oh, yeah. For the playoffs. Yomer Sanchez. Tyler White. You ain't call up Michael Taylor? That's who they were supposed to call up. Damn it. He's still injured, though. He gone for the season, though. Man, they were supposed to call up Michael Taylor. But it's all good. Oh, playoff push, yeah, so you can expand the roster when it's a playoff push. Okay, I like that. I like that. Acquisitions. Damn, 47 of them? This shit like it has nothing to do with us. These are all call-ups. I'm ready to get into the game. All right, let's go. Boom. Here we go. Dodgers and Phillies. I want this to be a great game, so I'm not even finna get mad at anything that's about to go down the wrong way. Because if it go down the wrong way, then I must be doing something wrong, and they must be doing something right But this is going to be a great game. This game right here, if it's not the Dodgers and the Mets, it will be the Dodgers and the Phillies in the NL Championship game, the NLCs. Watch, I'm telling you. If it ain't, I already said it because we played the Phillies earlier in the season. Matter of fact, back in August. We played the Phillies back in August, and they almost, matter of fact, they did, because that's when B was like, man, lock in, man, dial in. I'm like, all right, and then they came back. We hit the home run, came back, and then they beat us, 10 to what? It was 10 to 8, 10 to 6, something like that. But it's a great night in Philly. Let's go. Hold on, let me turn this light out. Wait, whoa, back that up. Hell nah, man, we gonna put Walker Buehler out there. Nah, we gonna put Kershaw out there. That's what we finna do. Okay. $7,500 runs, 195 hits. We already clinched. Oh, the Rockies? Okay.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Darnell Mason looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next, Spencer Howard gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
It's been a minute since the Dodgers played the MLB Network. You always saying them on Fox Sports, TBS, TNT, ESPN, Fox, or whatever.
Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
It's a playoff push, y'all. So that's what they're doing out here tonight. Both teams pushing. For that,
at the plate now, Anton Page tapper up the line. That's a foul ball.
For that first round bye.
Dangerous at the plate, to say the least. A 1 pitch on its way, and that finds the target. 0-2 now. Howard is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Great plate discipline, Page.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Ooh, safe.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Stepping in, Christian Harder. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
I think that's mine because I already broke the record, 75. I ain't trying to brag or boast, but it is what it is.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Real Muto is under it.
Try to sit back on that.
A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. The guy's an RBI machine. He's got over 100 of them on the season, and that's a big reason why this team is having the type of year that they're having. It's hard to imagine this team having this kind of success without his production.
Right here in Philadelphia. I love going to Pennsylvania all the time.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dang.
And it's fouled away.
Calm down, D. Calm down. Kind of edgy. He's ready for it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2 balls and a strike now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter.
Good
Runners in
placement.
scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Can I bring them both home? Bless myself.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter.
That
if
is,
you're not
though.
expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away.
Making that pitcher
Betts
work.
at
Okay.
second. Page is over at first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on
Tag
it.
up, tag up.
He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
And Darnell Mason Jr. has not hit a home run since
So it's first and third with 2 away, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
in 2 weeks. Like, what's going on, y'all?
He's set. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 1-1. Here it is. Hit to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score.
Got Clayton Kershaw out there pitching.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance.
Man, I
in his
don't know
last
why
start,
it's
but he did
lagging.
pitch
I
well
truly
enough
don't.
to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Settling in now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now in the box, Kenny Lofton. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And Dero, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. There's Baez. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Into the box, Jalen Miller, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Hit hard to short. And he's he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Smith is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Plate, Miguel Sano, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wind up and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. Betts is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clayton Kershaw is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit, too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He singled to open up the ball game. Swing and a line drive. But just foul. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. In now, Anton Page, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Hit toward the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Carter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Darnell Mason. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder into the shrubbery and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 41st home run of the year for him, as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton.
Right fielder.
Makes her way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, Jalen Miller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
My
He
bad, I
certainly
had a
has
phone
an
call.
open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Phillies nothing.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Leading off the inning, Alan Henson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Alan Henson.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Henson, a switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He was selected in the first round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
You gotta get something going. Come on, y'all.
3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Yeah, he went for that.
The 3-2 pitch.
Bottom of the third. 4-0. Oh, come on. He like Gloria Gaynor. I will survive.
And he could
Got
only
him.
battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings. And you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand for this point in the season.
Damn, 108-30. Oh my goodness.
Standing in, Will Craig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on, Kershaw. Ooh,
now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Come on, Kershaw. I'm mad my man retiring, though. But, shit, he had a hell of a career, though. We love you, Kershaw.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Spencer Howard. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Kershaw into the windup. First pitch on the way.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this.
That's a great fastball.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
We might have to go after Javi Baez.
Kicks and deals. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Will Smith. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Okay, let's go.
That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Nighttime in Philly.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
It's a good-ass game. Florida State and Arizona, both tied at 21.
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Damn, he had 52 pitches already.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the
Ice
pitcher on
cube.
deck an
Look,
obvious
y'all,
bunt
it's the ice
situation
cube.
to move the runner into scoring position.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is another fly ball.
And he got
this
another
one out
hit,
to left field. In there, a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Yeah, Virginia looking good.
So now to the plate, Mookie Betts, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Okay, they ready.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Anton Page.
In now, Anton Page. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers lead 1. So they're in front 4-0.
All right, it's no lag. Thank you.
So digging in now, Harrison Bader is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
He threw that hundo.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh, got to catch up with that one.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. In the air now, out to right field.
Lofton up under.
Lofton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Here's Miguel Sano. He popped out in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Good.
Man, he's looking
Good
sharp
pitch.
so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
What's up, living room? All right, 11:30. All right, got you.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
I bet. I'll be there.
Kershaw's ready and delivers. That misses,
What?
and we're even at 2 and 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Man, Jalen Miller's starting to throw me off.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And that one is gone.
All right, cool. I see.
So a 2-run shot to left center and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
Surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Two runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Skied in the air.
I'm about to say they struggling to get that last out.
Page will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Christian Carter.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
All right, see White.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work
That's
too
all
hard.
good. I'll still be there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, Manny, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
You know why G up at the plate?
In the ball game so far.
It's cracking, homie. Let's see what's going to happen.
The 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn two on.
You don't like
He's got to
that.
be hit hard. If you're an infielder,
I don't.
You've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Uh-oh, they pulling him.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Zach
Wheeler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
I'm going to change my swing for the playoffs.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
But I love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Ready once again, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Good pitch.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
I'm hungry again. I'm going to eat after this.
The 1-0 delivery.
I think I might have made me one of the teriyaki noodle bowls. Throw the shrimp up in there.
Scooped up. Throw in time.
Boy, about to eat good.
So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. LA's on top, 4-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Alan Henson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place at the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Okay, Page, you up under it.
Page
Let's
comes
go.
in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will Craig.
Digging in, Will Craig flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. That
Good
one
strike.
bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-1, here it comes.
Ooh.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw
Damn,
one
45
right down the
strikes,
middle.
9
And
balls.
man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I don't believe he should have got onto that.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Alec Bohm will get
Alec
the call
Bohm.
to pinch hit
Okay.
here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in.
I think he played first base now or center field, one of them.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase.
Oh.
He whiffs on it.
No, he didn't. This is his second game in a row.
Easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Man, that is so crazy.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strike.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Number 31 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Yes, he'll take a called strike here on the borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Man, he was all over that changeup right there. Just not able to keep it fair. That front shoulder leak just a hair. He's got to regroup right here.
And a foul tip
got
here,
him.
but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. But the fight Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, all even now at 4 apiece. David Bednar takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58,
Bednar.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Jalen Miller. Okay. Come on, man. You got to give us one. They warming up somebody.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone.
There you go, Jalen Miller. Jay Miller. Let's go, baby.
Solo shot to right center. 38th home run of the season for him. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Will Smith.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not
take
seeing
a
a lot
lead
of
back.
defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. That's popped up. Baez into
That's his
shallow
3rd
left.
hit.
He can't get there as it falls in, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Okay, Mookie.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Come on, Phil.
Hard ground ball to 3rd. He's got it. A tag for 1. On to 1st, and they turn the double play.
Ooh, okay.
Now that's number 3.
So stepping in, Anton Page. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Okay.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and
There it
oh
goes.
my.
We
Hit
needed
it with
one
the
of those.
Hind. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Anton Page with the knock in. Right over the plate. He just gave it to him. Anton Page saw that come over the plate. He was like, goodbye. That has to go. 26 home run of the season. Congratulations to him. Like I said, tonight's the playoff push.
A right-hander standing 6 foot even will take over the pitching duties here.
You can't come out there and push and not win. You feel me?
Christian Carter will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on.
Come on now, Philly.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out
high,
here 1-0.
too high. Okay, baby Pedro.
And the pitch.
Speaking of baby Pedro, I should watch a motherfucking
Foster,
video.
originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar,
You should watch an
but to
old video
grind
of
out
Pedro.
the career he has being drafted
The
where
Boston
he
Red
was,
Sox.
my hat's off to him.
To right field.
Here it goes.
Absolutely
Another one.
hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second
Jackie
home run
Robinson.
of the game.
Jackie
and they
Robinson,
double him
42.
up. It's 8-4.
See White, Christian Carter knocks in another one. That's his second home run tonight. Let's see if Darnell Mason Jr. can get him one.
To the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. Lays off the
Better
slider
get that
that
control.
time. 2-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where
Freeman
he's
up.
especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I can't get a
Another
home run for
multi-hit
nothing.
game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dodgers out in front, 8-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
So they gonna warm up Jason Fields.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there.
That boy ain't
He had
finna
to
let
stare
up.
down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift, and that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what?
Yo, what's up, British? How you feeling?
Reason, D-Roll. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1.
You gotta make the pay for that pitch. Rip it to the bleachers.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Man, I'm good. Just chilling, playing the game.
Right
That's
here.
all.
As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off
After
the
this,
bases.
finna get
This is
off
a guy
and
that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
eat me something. I'm hungry
And there's
again.
ball 2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
They trying to move up. A 4-run ball game. JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Of course, hell yeah. And then I got a interview Monday, so that's why I'm just getting all the streaming out the way that I can. You know what I'm saying? Just
hit to short.
thugging it out.
Cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia.
Okay,
Unable to make a dent.
drop me
in
your
an 8-4
email.
Deficit. Nolan Blackwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning
Okay,
number
all
7.
right. Send me your email. I got you. Yeah, job interview.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All right, let's go.
Bouncer to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Who that, Lofton? Yeah.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go.
I bet.
Drive the baseball.
Jalen Miller will stand
He already
in
hit
again
one
as we
early.
flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, I'm going to put him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Harper is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
I want to say Kershaw's arm, so.
Digging in, Will Smith. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left.
I felt
this
that.
one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The ice game.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. Lands in for a base hit. And he's 3 for 5 in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Hey, what the fuck is Mercury Media on TikTok?
As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
All right, I'm going to check it. Thank you. I'm going to definitely check it and send it to you when I get out the game. But have anybody ever heard of Mercury Media US Network for TikTok? Somebody's trying to send me an invitation or some shit for some live shit.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Going back is the center fielder. And
goodbye.
Off the batter's
Does
eye
anybody
for
know
a
what that
home
means?
run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center, his 2nd of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Christian Carter. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball back outside.
My bad. I was trying to ask somebody what that shit meant.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Harper is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Damn, 12-4.
We'll move on now to the bottom half of the
hits.
7th. Get up and stretch. The Dodgers lead it 12-4. Jason Fields gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jason Fields.
Let's go.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Alan Henson.
The second baseman, Alan Henson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Mason over to his left. 1 out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Will Craig.
Now batting, Will Craig. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
So what?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fields has pitched just under 60 innings and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
J.J. Bleday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 67, J.J. Bleday.
Okay, they warming up Curtis. Curtis about to come back. Curtis. Not in front of the kids, Curtis. Yeah, let me finish this game. I'm almost done. What are we watching?
Into the corner and slicing foul. The average right at 280 coming in.
All right, that's a bad. I see you, bro.
And 77 RBIs.
All right, I'm gonna click on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 0-1.
Ooh, good strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here we go.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And nothing will
Bro said he couldn't hear me. I hear me on my phone, bro. I can hear me.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Victor Arano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 64.
Ready to begin the 8th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Darnell Mason.
They've been trying to hit 80. Trying to go for 80, 82.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
Okay.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Just can't
You
hit the
only see
home run.
about 10
That's
of these
crazy.
pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Out in front of it, strike one.
Twelve to 4. Oh my goodness.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
To the plate now, Kenny Lofton.
Man.
Popped him up. Craig
It's
is
my
there.
fault.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Now at the plate, Jalen Miller. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. This will kick up against the wall now. Mason blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. As
He
they
ran it
extend
through.
their lead
Okay,
even
that's what's
further.
up.
We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there.
That's that quarterback speed. Damn, he churning like shit. That's that quarterback speed.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, this
Notre
guy's
Dame
been
play
locked
Arkansas
in
this
all game
weekend.
long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top 13-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Page has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Page will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman, Miguel.
13 pitches. He got as many pitches as they got points.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I thought you was tired of watching that.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Pitch on the way. Fouled off
1
again,
and 2.
and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's Miguel Sano. Okay.
Another one sent foul. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. They trail by a bunch.
I love playoff baseball. This ain't playoff baseball, but hey, shoot,
So
we
here's
getting
the
there.
Dodgers pitcher, Jason Fields, and he might actually get a chance to hit here.
Jason Fields.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Okay, let's see if Curtis can put him away. I know he will.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back, the
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. First pitch has him dancing to avoid
Sliding
it. It's
him up
ball
off the
1.
plate.
Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far.
Shit.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Hard liner toward short. And that's the first down.
Now back, number 3.
I might have watched that Houston Oregon State
get another
game
shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
I gotta give me a wireless mic.
As a look, now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
They say that this might have been the trap game for Florida State.
In now, Christian Carter. And he fouls this one off. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Fouled off.
Man, Florida State lost. They're losing.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2. Let's go.
Take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ace Curtis takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. To the plate for the Phils, Nicholas Castellanos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner back through the box. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Alan Hansen the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 popped him up. Smith moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now that first baseman, Will.
So striding in, Will Craig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Take it to him. Come on, Phillies.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Page is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 64, Victor Alvarado.
Adam Hazley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the stretch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Philly down to their last strike. And he misses there. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oh, that's it there. Good eye. All right.
Right side. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
13-4 the way this one ends. Los Angeles earned their 109th win, best in the division. Clayton Kershaw records his 18th win of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up.
Oh, man, that was a great-ass game, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Hopefully I do better next game. Hopefully I can get me a home run. Hopefully I can get to 80 home runs or maybe 82 before the season is out. It's the playoff push. Everybody's trying to get up in there where they belong, where they trying to be to get that World Series. I already have 2, one with Oakland, one with LA. I'm trying to get another one. I want 5 of them. I want 5 World Series. That's how many I want. So I'm going for my 3rd one. So what does that say? When I get 5, I'm going to retire. I mean, who knows? But like I said, I want 5 of them. But I will say this. If I get 5, there's a possibility I'll try to go for 7 or 8. So man, we just walked all over the Philadelphia Phillies. 13-4. We still got Philly left. We got Detroit. Let's see what Detroit's. Oh, my damn. Well, they not in it. Cincinnati. San Fran. Damn. San Diego. Oh, my God. It's just bad teams left. The only good team left is Colorado. So, the last game, I'll probably play one more game with Philly. Yeah, I'll play one more game, one more Philly game. So, you're going to see Philly again, Cincinnati, San Diego again, and Colorado. Because we're going to get through this, man. We're going to get through to the playoffs. We got more. We got boxing. Still more boxing coming. We still got more college football, NFL football. We got a lot. We still got a whole lot coming. And the stream and the channel is about to grow. And I'm telling you, it's really about to grow because some things about to happen. And you can be like, oh, Dirty Quick, man, you doing that thing. Yeah, that's how we do it. But, man, you already know what time it is, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, kicking it with the homie, man. I'm your host. I'm your boy, Dirty Creek Sports. YG, man. Peace and love, y'all. Can't forget that. We out.